I think she's gonna get a great story, and here's why. One, most people don't realize, but Laufey, Kratos' wife, she was actually a frost giant, like Marv said, but she went toe to toe with Thor.
Oh wow!
She fought Thor even. Neither of them won, apparently.
Nothing to do with her, actually. Just that I feel like we were all amped up to see Kratos go to another civilization, like Egypt or the Aztecs or something like that.
Yes.
But we're not going to get that. Now we're just going to get a hodgepodge of gods in an afterlife, which that kind of undermines all the work Kratos did in every game.
God of War coming out with a new game.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it's about his wife, Laufey, the one that passed away. The one that he murked?
Yeah.
No, he has a second wife now.
Oh, what? I was because his son in the newest one.
You didn't see any of the newest ones?
No.
You didn't play any of the newest ones?
No.
All right. So basically, he has this wife now who ended up passing away, and they have a son together. And basically, there's been 2 games with him and Atreus. But
really?
the wife has been completely absent because she passed away in the very first. Like, she ain't even get her face shown. So a lot of people are actually upset with it.
I'm not fond of it.
You're not fond of it either, Marv?
No.
That's about his wife?
Yeah.
So, like, are you going to be playing as?
Yeah, the game is about her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry, is she a warrior too, like Kratos?
Oh, yeah, she's an incredible warrior. And I think this is the issue sometimes, too, that people are facing. Marv, do you know, like, how strong she is and, like, anything else?
I just know that she's a frost giant, so they're automatically over.
Yeah,
but her in particular, I'm not sure.
Okay. So a lot of people think, like, it's like a woke thing. It's like, oh, you just want to make, like, a woman, like, the main.
Okay.
So, like, now, and usually, I feel like that's not usually a woman's fault. It's just that they give women the lead, and then they just have terrible writing choices for them, right? They always push, like, these agendas, and it's just bad, right? So I think she's going to get a great story, and here's why. One, most people don't realize, but Laufey, Kratos' wife, she was actually a frost giant, like Marv said, but she went toe to toe with Thor.
Oh wow!
She fought Thor even. Neither of them won, apparently. Her axe, the one that's gifted to Kratos, that was made for her to fight Thor's hammer. Right. So when they went to go fight, her and Thor, since it was so even, they froze lightning in the sky because of the axe and because of Thor's hammer. So she was already OP. And apparently when her and Kratos first met, they also fought. It was kind of a standstill, but I'm pretty sure it's because Kratos didn't want to, like, murk her too at the same time. Mm-hmm. But he fell in love with her later. So there's clear points of, like, when they first met. But that's also because, and this is just theory crafting, right? And there's some, like, points in the story of God of War, and please correct me if I'm wrong in the live chat. From her battle with Thor, she might have had injuries that weren't able to be. And this might have been one of the reasons as to why she passed away. Because it was said she didn't pass away immediately. She passed over time. And they didn't say if it was, like, because of sickness or whatever, but her body started to, like, depreciate. So the only thing that really leads to it is that it was because she fought Thor. So there's, like, a lot of hints to why she's, like, incredibly strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people think, like, it's just woke, or they're forcing a female main lead, where she's already inputted into the story before even Kratos was there, and she was already mad strong.
Yeah.
So, Marv, you want to give a take?
Yeah, I'm so fresh like the morning, mouth wide open like they yawning. Every time they see me, they in G-Shock. Homie, this is too far. Homie, I feel too alive. You can see me like Illuminati. You can see me like Illuminati. But I'm shining so bright, so bright. Don't come and try to share some of this light now. Give me a beat and I control it like a maestro. Ladies on a mission, they be trying to get me wiped up. Shawty, wait a minute, can't tell if I like ya. Gotta make sure you know how to shake it like a bartender. Team with me and they all winners. And you know we ballin' all winners.
Nothing to do with her, actually. Just that I feel like we were all amped up to see Kratos go to another civilization, like Egypt or the Aztecs or something like that.
Yes.
But we're not going to get that. Now we're just going to get a hodgepodge of gods in an afterlife, which that kind of undermines all the work Kratos did in every game. Because if an afterlife exists for gods, what are we doing? Like, how is he defeating them and they're still existing?
Yeah, I see it, and I can see why people don't.
I get that. You know, I do have a little counter though, Marv. Kratos died at one point and came back.
A god resurrected him. Did Athena that resurrected
No,
him?
he just left Hades. He like crawled out of Hades himself. Did he not?
There's one time he did that. There's one time he did that.
Yeah, he just crawled out of Hades.
But there was some god.
He went to like an
helped him,
afterlife.
though, wasn't
Who?
there a god that helped him? That narrator of the first 3 games?
Maybe Athena.
That's what I think.
Like told him how to get out.
I
I,
think
don't
it
remember
was
though.
No,
There
there
was
was
a
one
gu-
time that Athena did do it, but there was one time he was like abandoned by everyone. He still did it himself.
I think we know it was Gaia. Wasn't it Gaia?
Gaia.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody helped him.
So yeah, I think the first time Gaia did help him. There was a time where Kratos did do it all on himself.
And there's an afterlife for like gods. You get what I'm saying? But I get what you mean. There's like a melting pot of gods that go to this afterlife. So like the 2 gods that we saw was the goddess from Egypt, they're saying, and there was a Buddhist culture, and they were like in love. So how do these 2 mythologies cross over amongst each other in the afterlife that they're in? I don't know. Listen, man.
The
Listen.
game looks fun.
You know what it is too? They were showing like side-by-side comparisons of certain moments in God of War, Ragnarok, and certain moments in the remake, like the first part, to where Laufey was feeling something. So, for example, when Laufey is in the bones and she sees Kratos and she lifts her hand to like be helped up by him and he helps her up and then like he just disappears. If you were to time it frame by frame, it's the same moment that Kratos was fighting Thor and then Thor kills him for that split second. And then Thor puts the hammer on his chest and goes, "You're not dying yet." And he revives him to keep beating him up. It was like one of the most gangster things ever because you thought like you died in the game. That moment literally lines up with him showing up in that afterlife and then disappearing immediately after.
That's cool. See, I haven't played. I
Yeah,
didn't play that moment.
it's fascinating. There's even points in like Kratos' journey where he thinks he hears Faye and he'll turn around and he'll think it's her and he'll walk towards something. And it shows that she might have been communicating with him through that afterlife. So this, I get why people don't like it because it's not Kratos, but I could also see how like this makes the game a little bit broader than it was before.
And you don't think just if they had aged up the son, given him, because we spent so much time with the son, I think Atreus could have carried his own game.
Yeah, I think you could, and I thought Kratos could too, and I think the other mythologies, diving into that is awesome too, but Faye happened to like, Faye's power and the way she went about the story, she changed their destinies completely herself. Like the reason why the story ended up being it the way it was because she changed their destinies. She's made a general impact throughout history of all time. She was actually the person that was holding back Odin from her people being destroyed or whatever too. Like she was the reason why. And they only came after she passed away. Like Baldur and all that. I think his name was Baldur. He only came after she passed away. They never came though when she was there.
That's true.
So
They came as soon as
because they were always afraid of her. So she had all this strength, all this potential. She had all this inflict on the story as well. And I don't see it being too much of a disappointment that it's her, but I do get why people don't want that. So you just had to go through these little moments of, oh, this is crazy. This actually was wild that she did this. Did that? Like Kratos had a hard time fighting like Thor.
Yeah.
Like he died against him with her axe.
Yeah.
And then he beats him after Thor just like resurrects him. It was the most gangster thing ever. You guys have never seen it, right?
No.
I gotta show you it. It's so gangster. So gangster.